11 o'clock on this late Monday night, March 19th, 2018, on this late Monday night. Time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, March 19th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Time is 11 o'clock on this late Monday night. Top stories in the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Donald Trump blamed two Massachusetts cities, Boston and Lawrence, for New Hampshire's opioid problem. Their mayor shot back. Facebook spools for accident user data learned more than just Cambridge Analytica. President Trump shakes up team of lawyers as legal threats mount. Self-driving Uber car kills pedestrian in Arizona. Serial bomber is suspected of explosion that would put Austin, Texas on edge. Russians with no real alternative gives Putin 6 more years in power. U.S.-South Korean military exercise to begin April 1st. White House bans Venezuela's digital currency and imposes further sanctions. Robber of Parkland photo shooting suspect trespassing on Marjorie Stone and Douglas to soak it in, police said. Supreme Court denies GOP request to block new PA and Pennsylvania congressional map. Mississippi bans abortions at 15 weeks, the earliest in the nation. Michael Cohen taunts Stormy Daniels might have taken an extended vacation on her dime. Madden crashes Facebook is reportedly facing down security chief Alex Stamos. U.S. stocks plummet amid tech sell-off. The Dow down 335.60 points at 24,610.91. SP 500 down 0.09 points at 2712.92, and Nasdaq down 137.74 points at 7344.20. 137.74 at 7344.24. Facebook gives members one more reason to leave, and Volkswagen plans $340 million expansion at Tennessee plant. In Mansfield, Massachusetts, a car crashed at the entrance of a school street spot around lunchtime Monday, injuring one person or saw many more. Witnesses said that the SUV type vehicle backfired the glass entrance of Elements Massage at 333 South School Street. The vehicle proceeded in front of the most of the store and pushed for the wall at neighboring Hilliard's Chocolate. Brittany Kenyon, the manager of Hilliard, said it sounded like a bomb went off, and she was back at her store at 12:20 p.m. and crashed, said she and a co-worker went outside to see what happened. The Mansfield Police Facebook page said one person was taken to the hospital by ambulance with non-life-threatening injuries. Fall River man faces Seekonk charges after crash in a chase. Foxburg Commission is seeks buyer for its historic home. With over 12 years' experience at Tatton Town Hall in various capacities, incumbent Nancy God will be looking to be elected to a third term on the board selected in the April Eleanor Town election. In Easton, police and fire 10 to 2 terrific crashes within an hour where their vehicles are flipped onto their sides. Monday evening, police received a call around 5:10 p.m. Monday about a crash in an area of 452 Bay Road that involved multiple cars. One of the cars was on the side when a person trapped inside a emergency personnel said over the police scanner. By 5:20 p.m., the fire department was trapped. The trapped person had a leg injury. Brockton home, a total loss from the improbable electrical fire. Brockton police investigating crash involving school bus. First, known incident visitor gets winners. Omaha likely had 2 stars. Stephen Hawking's final paper proposed way to detect the universe. There's a spot chance an asteroid will smack the Earth in 2135 as NASA is working on a plan. Avoid catching the flu on flights by getting a window seat. And twins were diagnosed with the deadly liver disease, but only one will live. Family sad. Peter Channel News time is 11:01 on this late Monday night. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check on this late Monday night. Beep! On the MBTA, looking good on the subway, but on the Commuter Rail, Fitchburg train, 429, 8:45 p.m. from North Station operated 35 minutes basket between Belmont and Westchester during mechanical issue, and another train is no longer en route. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England on this late Monday night. 146 on the northbound side. On the southbound side, Lewis around the North Smithfield stretch. 130 eastbound side, Lewis and Jamestown Bridge, but it is looking good in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts. Picketing eastbound side is slow from the Princeton all the way to the Logan Airport of Boston. 120 at the northbound side, Lowell's around 2-way in Lexington. 120 at both ends back from the Beverly stretch. Mass Pike westbound side. Also in Millbury stretch and western Massachusetts, it's looking good. Hartford, Connecticut, 84 eastbound side. Also around after 91 Hartford, Connecticut. Route 9 westbound side. Also around the Middletown, Connecticut stretch. But Connecticut, it's looking good. And up in northern New England, Vermont, North Terrain on west, looking good. Interstate 87 on the southbound side. It is slow around 6 Mountain Wilderness and all Route 50 on both ends of southern Quebec around the Canadian U.S. border. Peter Chell stop is 11:02 on this late Monday night. Time now for traffic. Time now for a weather report and take a look at the radar satellite. Open it shows clear skies about much of the 6-state New England region, while seeing some spotty snow for central and the northeastern portions of New Brunswick and north central portions of Nova Scotia. Current temperature spread around the region. It's in the 20s and 30s, but 20 to low 30s for much of southern New England, with 30 in Yarmouth and 32 in Nantucket, while it's 18 in North Adams Wall. Up in northern New England, single numbers in teens and 20s, but much of the northern with 2 to below, reading the map, Washington, New Hampshire. Lynchburg, New Hampshire, 24 degrees with clear skies. Right now, 26 degrees in Naughton with humidity 57%. Barometer from 93 inches. Rising slow. Wind speed. The wind's northwest, and it's calm. Alright. Looking at the radar in it. There is a line of showers and storms from central Alabama down and the Atlanta area and stretch to the western Carolinas and off eastern Kentucky and Tennessee up into Virginias. Western Virginia's down for Ohio Valley. And this is going to be the ingredients for our storm coming up on Wednesday, as we're going to take a look at the futurecast. And the storm's going to be its way throughout the western Carolinas by about 2 a.m. and to Virginia by about 4 a.m. And it's going to be raining from the Virginias down to the Carolinas by about overnight tonight, with some snow down to western Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain to western Virginia, and while it's going to be sleeting from 7:29 down to southwest Ohio. And then the rain will head its way toward the us going to be sleeting from the D.C. Baltimore area by about 7 a.m. And then the snow will make its way towards southern New Jersey and southern PA by about 10 a.m. And then it'll be snowing around the 76 corridor from Philly to Pittsburgh by about tomorrow afternoon. And then it'll still so this storm, we will keep our eyes looking at the storm as winter storm watch remains in effect from Wednesday morning to Thursday morning, as heavy snow possible to the degree of 8 inches, localized amounts of 11 inches are possible, as portions of northern Connecticut, central and eastern, northeastern and southeastern and western Massachusetts, and northern and southern Rhode Island from Wednesday morning to Thursday morning. Plan on difficult travel conditions. Heavy wet snow combined with gusty northeast winds may result in downed tree branches and limbs with a possible hazards, and snow heavy at times may yield some significant reductions in visibility. So, even though tomorrow will be spring, winter is not going down without a fight. Okay, tonight's going to go like this. Clear skies, it'll be cold, low 18 degrees. Light northwest wind. For Tuesday, in clear skies, how about 39 degrees, light variable wind. For Tuesday night, a chance of snow may after 5 a.m. Mostly clouds about 28 degrees. Northeast about 3 to 7 miles an hour, chance patient 30%. Little notification expected for Wednesday, snow may after 8 a.m. The snow can be every time, under 32 degrees. Northeast about 11 to 50 miles gust size. 37 miles an hour, chance patient 80%. New snow accumulation 3 to 7 inches possible for Wednesday night. Snow may before 1 a.m. The snow can be every time, low at 31 degrees. Northward about 13 to 50 miles gust size. 38 miles an hour, chance patient 80%. For Thursday, mostly clouds by 3 about 28 degrees. Friday, percent of the podcast by 42 about 26 degrees. For Saturday, most sunny skies. The most skies about 41 about 20 degrees, just patient 30%. For Sunday, rain and snow showers about most skies about 39 about 20 degrees, just patient 35%. And for Monday, most of the sun sky about 40 degrees. Peter Chell news time is 11:06 on this late Monday night. Time now for a Peter Chell Sports Nightly on this Monday night. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Boston Bruins going into tonight's game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, with the Bruins trailing the Tampa Bay Lightning by about 4 points, as the Bruins took on the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight at the TD Garden. And after Boone Jenner puts the Blue Jackets on the top with a goal to make it 1-0, Blue Jackets, and the Boston Bruins got 3 goals to make it 3-1, and then after Sonny Milano gets a goal to make it 3-2 in favor of Columbus. Bennett gets a goal to make it 3-3, and then after Artemi Randall gets a goal to make it 4-3 Blue Jackets. David Critchett gets a goal at 11:50 to tie it at 4, but then Ken Axley gets a goal as the Boston Bruins fall to the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-4 to drop to 45-17-9 in the season. Bees are now 3 points behind the Lightning in the division, and next up for the Boston Bruins, they will be in St. Louis, taking on the St. Louis Blues. Game time, 8 o'clock. Alright, looking at some NHL scores. 16:07 in the second period. Calgary and Arizona no score at 16:07 in the second period. Nashville Predators blanked the Buffalo Sabres 4-0, and Florida Panthers blanked the Montreal Canadiens 2-0, and the LA Kings over the Minnesota Wild 4-3. NBA scores: Cleveland Cavaliers defeat the Milwaukee Bucks 124-117. Indiana Pacers over the LA Lakers 110-100. Philadelphia 76ers over the Charlotte Hornets 108-94. Brooklyn Nets over the Memphis Grizzlies 118-115. New York Knicks over the Chicago Bulls 110-92. 56-50 San Antonio Spurs leading in the Golden State Warriors at 6:40 left in the third. Then the Sacramento Kings Detroit Pistons tied at 44 at halftime break. Okay, looking at some NIT scores in the second round. St. Mary's 5, Washington 0. Oklahoma State 71, Stanford 65. Utah 95, LSU 71. Okay, looking at the CBI scores: San Francisco 52. Utah State Valley 36 wins, 14-36 over the second half. Central Arkansas 59 and Jacksonville State 80. Campbell is 71, New Orleans 69, and North Texas 96, Mercer 67. In the CIT, Eastern Michigan fallen to Sam Houston State 69-64. In the women's basketball tournament, in the second round, Texas 81, Arizona State 59 and 130-11 in the fourth quarter. UCLA 86, Creighton 64, Buffalo 86, Florida State 65. Georgia 66, Georgia 40. It is UConn 71, Quinnipiac 46, Central Michigan 95, Ohio State 78. Mississippi State 71, Oklahoma State 56, and Stanford 90, and Florida Gulf Coast 70. In the women's INT second round, Michigan State 68, Toledo 66, Duquesne 69, Georgetown 66, St. John 53, Pennsylvania 48. WI tournament quarterfinal, Fresno State falling to Nevada 50-32 for 3 quarters. South Alabama 54, Furman 53, and Central Arkansas 82, Weber State 67. At a frigid Norton Field at Wheaton College of Norton, Massachusetts, the Wheaton Lions women's lacrosse team down 5-0, and things looked bleak. But then they fought back as they scored with 6 unanswered goals as Wheaton Lions defeat Bridgewater State Bears 6-5. As Katie Peters got 2 goals, while single goals by Megan Dimes, Lily Callahan, Casey Kaplan, and Kyra Schwartzman. Wheaton now goes to 2-4 in the season. Alright, looking at some sports news on this late Monday night. New Boston Bruins Ryan Donato scores a goal, adds 2 assists in NHL debut. New York Jets trade for number 3 pick shakes up the first round of 2018 NFL draft. Kevin Love then scores 18 in return for 21 game absence. Body missing St. Joseph's University rugby player Mark Tomaski found in Bermuda. Purdue engineering students working a new elbow brace for Isaac Cass. Warriors nominated for Sports Team of the Year honor. Former Michael Bennett warns NFC East quarterbacks compares the Eagles D-line to the Warriors. Syracuse stars living his name because he has to. Next through the lines, tight end Eric Ebron finds home in the Indianapolis Colts. The Denver Steelers reported visiting Los Angeles, which should terrify NFL offenses. Patrick Reed threw Jonas being on the bus through an anticipated change with PGA Tour rules official. Pressure to win creates stressful job for Cleveland Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue, and Joe Thomas used left to fight off tears in his retirement press conference. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night. March 19, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good budget, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Hope you have a good night.